Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing fine this lovely weekend. It's the start of the Easter holidays, isn't it? If you've got kids, I haven't got young kids. My kids are adults, so I don't really worry about Easter. I don't have that worry, to be honest. I'm not really into Easter eggs. No. Yeah, I like the Easter bits. I was even thinking of making some Easter baskets, and I've got some little eggs which I might fill with things, as if I was going to make some things to go in a vending machine sort of thing. Just play about with some like plastic eggs and find some like things to fill them with. Easter balloons, things like that. Maybe do something like that, and I'll probably try and get a bunch of Easter flowers to brighten the flat up with. I like Easter time, I do. Things have changed a lot. I used to go up and see my mum every week, and I don't really see my mum very much anymore, and the cost of living's gone up, so I can't buy expensive loads of stuff. Just recently my fridge and freezer have packed in. My television packed in, I replaced it with another one, a smaller one. And the tablet packed in, everything packed in at once. And it pissed me off. So I'm going to try and cheer myself up for Easter. We'll see what happens. I think, things are so difficult at the moment, and I heard the news of Russell Brand being charged with rape. Something's come up on my phone to do with an MP charged with something as well. Oh, it's crazy. The world's crazy at the moment. It's just crazy and awful. The things that are going on in this world are so bad. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 7:53 p.m.
7:53 p.m. I've already taken Max out for a walk, and I don't take Max out in the dark for obvious reasons. It gives people an excuse to let their dogs off the lead, and I can't see the dog in the dark, and I don't want to get into all that crap. So I've decided not to take my dog out in the dark. So I take my dog out earlier. I took Max out for a walk this morning. I took Max out for a walk this afternoon. I was feeling a bit shitty this afternoon, so I didn't do a normal video afterwards. I just felt shit. It was very cold outside. The wind was biting into my face and my hands, and I actually put the heater on in my flat for a bit. It was quite chilly. There was just one grey-haired man with glasses on a bench when I came home, and there was a grey-haired guy with bright fluorescent shorts, and just running across the fields. But it wasn't a nasty atmosphere this afternoon, I've got to say that. I've just come back from walking Max, and the atmosphere wasn't very nice at all. And I find that in the evening, whether that's just my mindset or whether it is being done on purpose, I don't know. I'm a single woman. I live by myself. I'm not part of a couple. It's nice to see couples kissing and holding hands and whatnot in front of me, but I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm happy by myself. I have tried to form relationships, but they don't work out, so I'm happy on my own. So I'd had various cups of tea, I'd had lunch, I'd had 2 egg toasted sandwiches during the day, and I had some lunch. I ate lunch, and it was soup, but it was with thick bread. I suffer from heartburn. I can't eat heavy meals anyway. I've got chili con carne tomorrow, or I've got chicken in white sauce with rice so I've got plenty to eat. And I'd been indoors listening to black and white films, and when I got pissed off with niggly things, I put some music on. I put Dua Lipa on, and songs from my playlist, which is recorded on YouTube. So I had all the feel good songs that would cheer me up, rather than sitting and listening to external noises. So basically, I'd been indoors all day. I hadn't gone anywhere. I hadn't answered the phone from my mother, because I answered the phone to my mum last night and I got ill after the phone call. I got stressed out and wound up, and I had a massive headache last night. So I thought, I need to rest. I need to get my health together, my mental health, my physical health, and I need to rest. And a lot of people, when they feel like this, go on holiday, or they go somewhere quiet where they can meditate and relax and get away from it. But I can't. I am trying. I can't get away at the moment. So we are trying to get out of this place. I've bid on 2 properties, and we'll wait and see if anything else comes through, and I'll keep bidding and bidding until I get somewhere, because I am not happy at all here. As I said to the social workers that came in my flat yesterday, 2 of them, 2 ladies, that I'm not happy in here. And she said, "You just want to move, don't you?" I said, "Yes, that's it. End of. I just want to move." It's gone too far to patch up things with plasters. It's gone too far. I mean, I came home the other night and someone had peeled paint off the walls. A couple of years' time, there'd be no paint on these walls, and it'll look tatty and nasty and horrible. And I just want to get out before it does. Yeah, I went down in the lift the other day and there was paint on the floor. So it's obviously a kid has like bashed the wall and the paint's come off. Today I went downstairs and it smelt of a baby's nappy. There was a smell of either rotten vegetables or baby's soiled nappies. I couldn't make out what it was, but the smell was vile. And I couldn't breathe, and I was glad when I opened the door this evening to get out of this block of flats. I was glad to get out of it. I couldn't breathe. The stink, absolutely stank of soiled either underwear or nappies. It was horrible. So at between 6 and 7 I go out now. I went out of the building, across the road, and this bloke went, "Ugh!" Just randomly as I was crossing the road. Don't know who it was. I didn't turn round because it wasn't relevant to me, so I didn't turn round at all. But that's what I get when I go outside. Either that or people barking like dogs out the window, or some stupid behaviour, and I just ignore it because I'm better than that. Didn't even turn round to see who it was. Carried on walking across the road, went round the corner, and it was quiet. It was peaceful, and there was no trouble. It was coming back that was the worst. So apart from this, and that's everywhere. I don't know what that is. So I was walking up towards the field, and there was 2 sets of couples, male and female. She had dark hair, he had grey hair. 2 sets almost identical. So you've got a long, curly-haired, brown-haired woman with a grey-haired guy. 2 sets of couples. I waited for both of those sets of couples to go past me. And then I carried on walking onto the field. And I walked onto the field, and there was all that was on the field was a guy, a fisherman, fishing. He had his fishing rod set out and he was fishing at the top of the field. I was able to let Max off. We had a run around and enjoyed it, but the smell that I had smelt in the communal hallway had made me feel sick. So I just kept trying to breathe in air. I went to walk home, and for me it was too cold to wear shorts. My hands were frozen. There was this woman with a dark hair with a ponytail, with a short pair of shorts on and a top, and she ran past me. And there was like a guy, I'm not saying he was watching the girl in her shorts, but that's what it looked like. So I was in my jeans and my coat, and I was walking my chihuahua, and there was this girl with a very short pair of shorts on and socks running past me, and there was a guy leaning on his dash looking out of his van window towards the girl's direction, because apparently I'm an old hag. Who would want to look at me? Obviously, because they play act with each other. We had the Hag fan up there the other day, HAG for Hag. I just want to walk my dog away from all these street theatrics, and that's why I want to move as well to a sheltered accommodation where they have a communal area where people my age can sit and talk to each other, you know, and a communal garden. I don't want this bullshit. I mean, I am in my 50s. I don't want to be compared to a 20-year-old. I just want to be left alone. You can stick this up your bottom. I don't give a shit. You shouldn't be doing things like that. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, I've always passed this van with this guy ogling this girl, and as I'm going around, this lad with a scooter is coming at me. He's going up this scooter so fast towards me, a scooter. And I don't say a word. It's no good trying to prove I'm mad or I'm angry, because I'm not. I just stood there, solid like stone, and I didn't flinch. I'm not being intimidated at all by anybody. I might be old, but I'm not a fucking coward. So I just stood there. I didn't flinch, didn't move, stood my ground while this scooter was coming right towards me. Bloody hate those things. And then I just carried on walking, and all I could see was a black man with a baseball cap talking to himself, walking past the block of flats where I was living. And I am talking to a camera. I'm not talking to myself, I'm actually narrating my walk to a camera. I'm not talking to myself. So you've got a black man imitating me, walking up the road with a cap on, like my Camden cap, talking to himself. I come into my flat. There's no post today. That means I won't be going to the Co-op tomorrow morning. So life is a bit miserable and dire at the moment, but it is going to get better. It will get better, and it'll get worse before it gets better. But I do believe in God above, and I do believe He provides food for this table. And even if it's a packet of biscuits, it's food. These are some of the biscuits I got from Aldi. I've still got 1.5 packets of biscuits left to go with my tea. I've got 12 eggs, I've got 2 cans of tuna, and I think lots of people these days are living out of baked beans cans. It's not just myself. But this happens towards about a week before I'm due to get paid, I start running out of money to buy food with. When Lowell phoned me up and said to me, well, your outgoings are more than your incomings, and then the cost of living went up extortionately, didn't they? And this Lowell keeps chasing me, this debt company. And that's a strain on your mental health when debt companies keep harassing you over the phone. You know, when you're a person on your own and you don't see much family and all you're getting is calls from fucking debt companies and perverts, it makes your mental health worse. By the way, I don't get calls from perverts so much now because I don't answer the phone to them. I'd rather have no company at all than talk to a pervert. I've been indoors. I've been catching up from my diary because my diary ended on Tuesday the 25th of March. And we're now into April. But I stopped writing my diary after I spoke to Eva from Victim Support. That lovely lady who did nothing at all to help me, just giggle over the phone. So when did she call me? Because this is when my mental health started to deteriorate. 12:21 on Sunday the 20th of March. This is when my health went down the pan. This is when it started to go bad. And I got severely depressed that I actually thought I would have to go to the hospital. 12:21 p.m. Sunday 23rd of March. So I was woken up at 3 a.m. this morning from loud noises from I don't know who. Max thought someone was at the door. Really loud it was, and I jumped out of my skin. So I was woken up at 3 in the morning on Sunday the 23rd of March. I got sent a video of Michael Jackson by a relative. I'm trying to, with the doctor and counsellors, find out what is causing me to get depressed. Oh yes, I came home to a leaking fridge freezer. So my freezer leaked all over the floor on Sunday 23rd of March. Came home to a leaking fridge freezer. Yeah, and somebody was intimidating towards me with a bottle. Tuesday 25th of March, so I missed yesterday's entry. Not a very good day, and this morning has been incredibly worse. Noise-wise, my mother Jennifer rang me up just after I got out of bed to tell me to have a good day, and she has no money and can't ask me for any because I don't have any money either. Yesterday at 12 p.m. in the afternoon, Eva from Victim Support called me. Crystal on my mobile phone. My mother does not use a mobile, da-di-da-di-da. So she called me on the Monday 24th of March. And that is when I got seriously depressed after the phone call. She told me not to install a door camera without asking the landlord first. No help with personal alarms or security. Told me to install the HollyGuard app on my mobile. Pretty useless really. She sounded like Charlotte, my dead sister Amanda's daughter. Told her about all the everything, and things have got worse since. I told Eva about the pain I was facing, and well, we all know what's happened after that, don't we? When you tell people the truth, what they do to you. Told this woman about my facial pain. I ended up with a massive headache for 2 or 3 days, and I had to go up to London with screeching trains. And when I came back from London, I had tinnitus and ringing in my ears. So we won't be talking to my mother for a while. And we won't be going up there to eat food that's gone off, because I did get mild food poisoning. It's all been noted down. This is why you keep a diary and a journal. It's got the dates, the phone calls, the texts, and it all links in together, and you try and find out who's doing it to yourself. They try and break you down bit by bit, and they almost got me. I won't deny the fact. If I hadn't have gone up to London to see my son and actually socialise with somebody, I don't know if I'd be here now. I was going down on a downhill spiral. I wasn't eating properly. I wasn't talking to anyone. I wasn't going out anywhere. I literally... When I came back from my mother's, I was very sick. I vomited up food that I'd eaten. I had a massive headache. I didn't think I was going to be able to go to Camden. Last Friday it was. Not this Friday, but the Friday before. And I made myself go out. I was very sick. It's getting serious now. They're trying to cover it up even more, and I just want to be left alone. I want to get a nice place and be left alone, and I want to be stop this crap. My mother keep calling and fucking shit, talking bollocks and fucking messing with my mind and making me feel ill. And it's going to have to stop. And I've said it often enough, and I thought, right, we'll go up to see my mum, which I did just over a week ago, and it was the same ridiculous charade and crap. And she wanted me to go up there after I went to the doctors, so it looked like my mother with a bad knee. I've had enough. I'm a person in my own right. I should be treated as a person in my own right. And I'm not having this bullshit. I'm not pretending to be a mad old lady. And that's the end of it. So they can sit there bending over in their dusty jeans with their fucking danglies hanging out of their pocket. They can dress like old hags themselves and fucking think that I look like that when I fucking don't, and they can stuff themselves up the rectum, because I'm me. I'm never going to stop being me, and if they don't like it, they can piss the fuck off. I'm going to get on with the rest of my evening. Why should I be punished for telling the truth? Why should anybody be punished for telling the truth? See you later.